She took my house in the divorce, then tried to come after my lottery money. I let my lawyer handle it. Hey, Reddit, Red Eye Plus here. You ever watch those lottery winner documentaries where someone hits it big and within a couple of years they're broke, divorced, living out of a van? This almost turned into one of those, except with a twist. Let me back up. I'm Caleb. I'm 41, live in Ohio, and work in logistics. Nothing glamorous, just an ordinary life. Well, ordinary until everything fell apart. 7 years ago, I married Melanie. On paper, we looked perfect. She was gorgeous, funny, socially slick, could sell sand to someone in a desert. I was a quiet sort. Backyard grills on Sundays, football, staying out of drama. Melanie, though, seemed to feed on chaos. I didn't notice at first. Love makes you blind. Her changes were subtle at the start. She put everything in her name, the house, the car, even the Costco membership, said it was easier that way. I didn't fight it. Fast forward 5 years, and I'm sleeping in the guest room because she needed space. Then the bank calls me about missed payments, and I find out she racked up $24,000 in credit card debt. Spa bills, designer bags, a secret girl's trip to Cabo. When I confronted her, she told me I was boring, and I should feel lucky she gave me a chance. Then she filed for divorce, accusing me of emotional neglect and financial instability. Me, the guy pulling 60-hour weeks trying to keep things afloat. Unreal. Because she put everything in her name and Ohio uses equitable distribution. She walked away with a house I'd paid the down payment on, the SUV I bought her for our anniversary, and half my retirement. I got my clothes, my PS5, and a grill. Divorce finalized in February. By June, I was in a tiny 2-bed rental above a dry cleaner, living on instant noodles and frozen burritos, wondering how life could get worse. Then it didn't. It got wildly better. On July 3rd, I stopped for a Gatorade and a scratcher at a gas station. 2 tickets. One loser. The other? $6.2 million. I stared at that ticket for 10 minutes, thinking it was a misprint. I called my buddy Kyle. He thought I was joking. I wasn't. Suddenly, I was a millionaire with trust issues and a wounded pride. I told nobody else. Cashed the ticket anonymously through a lawyer, set up a trust, and took the lump sum after taxes. Just over $4 million. Not yacht level, but definitely never eat ramen again money. The first thing I did? Nothing dramatic. No sports car, no social media flex. I met a lawyer, made some safe investments, paid off my truck, and kept my head down. That calm lasted 3 weeks before Melanie resurfaced. Text. Hey stranger, how are you? Coffee sometime. I stared at it like it was a snake. She'd never used emojis with me before and hadn't checked in once since the divorce, so I didn't reply. 2 days later. Heard a rumor. Hope it isn't true. If it is, maybe we should talk. Love. My stomach dropped. I hadn't told a soul besides Kyle and my attorney. Turns out Kyle's girlfriend told her cousin, who told her hairdresser, who happened to do Melanie's highlights. Small town chain reaction. I still didn't reply, but I screenshotted everything and sent it to my lawyer, Paula. Best money I ever spent. Paula is ruthless with a backbone of steel and saint-like patience. Melanie didn't stop. She showed up at my work, left a basket of muffins on my doorstep, and left tearful voicemails about second chances. Then she filed a motion claiming the divorce settlement was unfair because I'd knowingly withheld assets during the process, basically accusing me of hiding lottery winnings. Keep in mind, I won after the divorce was final. I didn't have to step into court. Paula did. She walked in with documentation, timestamps, transaction records, tax receipts, even a statement from the Lottery Commission with the exact date and time of the win. Ironclad. Melanie's lawyer tried the angle that I must have known I was going to win and should have disclosed it. The judge laughed and dismissed the motion with prejudice, meaning she couldn't bring it back. Melanie lost it, screamed at her lawyer, slammed her purse, cried in the parking lot for 40 minutes. I didn't go watch. I was on my balcony sipping a beer. Peace tasted like victory. Now I live in a modest lake house with a screened porch and a dock where I fish on weekends. I support a local animal shelter, take quiet trips where nobody knows me, and keep a low profile. Melanie? She's apparently dating a guy who peddles crypto courses on Instagram. Good luck to him. I don't regret anything, not even the marriage. It taught me how to protect my peace, choose better, and let my lawyer do the talking. A month after the court tossed her motion, I thought it was over, gone. But Melanie's like a cockroach with Wi-Fi. She keeps crawling back. One October morning, I'm on my porch watching ducks bicker when there's a knock. It's Melanie's mom in pearls, holding banana bread like a peace offering. "Caleb, sweetheart," she cooed syrupy. Melanie's struggling. She made mistakes. Maybe you could help her get back on her feet. I looked at her like she'd aspen hand over a kidney. "You mean the same Melanie who took my house and tried to sue me for money she didn't earn?" Her smile trembled. She got all emotional. You know how girls get when they're scared. I didn't reply. "Tell Melanie I said hi and goodbye," I said, and shut the door. She left the banana bread on my porch. I gave it to my neighbor's dog. 3 days later, Melanie emailed me, long, rambling, full of lines like, "I never stopped loving you," and "We were supposed to build a life together." I forwarded it to Paula, just in case. Then she went public. Scrolling Facebook one night, I saw a stage selfie on her timeline, sat at a park bench, with the caption, "Some people win the lottery and lose their soul," not naming names. The comments exploded. Half her friends played victim support squad. The others, who knew the truth, ripped her apart. One dude commented, "You took his house, sued him for his winnings, and now you're playing the victim. Sit down." Another posted a popcorn gif. Beautiful. Just when I thought the drama was finished, Melanie had one last stunt. She showed up at my workplace. Distribution warehouse, forklifts, steel-toe boots, the whole scene. A co-worker alerted me. "Caleb, some chicks at the front desk say she's here." I walked up, and there she was, full glam like she was about to hit a red carpet. Heels, fake tears, push-up dress. "Caleb," she said loud enough for the receptionist to hear, "please hear me out. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have left you. I don't do scenes, but I was done." Calmly, I said, "Melanie, this is harassment. Leave now before I call the police." She looked shocked. "You wouldn't call the cops on me?" I said, "No, but my lawyer would love the paperwork." She left. That was the last time I saw her in person. What did I do with the money? Not all Lumbo and Dom Perignon nonsense. I kept a part-time job to stay grounded. Bought my mom a small house near her sister's so they can gossip in person. Set up a college fund for my niece. I travel quietly, fish, try to learn guitar badly, donate to causes I care about, and take midday naps when I want. Sometimes peace is a quiet morning with no emails from your ex. Other times peace is knowing you could destroy someone legally, but choosing not to because your lawyer already did it better.